Well, we had the update last night, and following suit of all the good news and all the incredible changes that are taking place right now in the grids and Earth activations. We had some huge activations just last week, major ones, and we still got some more coming up. She's going to be back on in August. Extraordinary news that all of our gates, all the spanner gates, all the aurora gates, all these gates that we worked so hard in getting open in the past of now decades of grid work that was done with the Freedom Teachings, everything is back online and viable, which is an incredible statement, but I heard her say it. So that's about as real as it gets. That's the latest information, and there's going to be some more techniques that we're going to be doing pretty soon. We did a spark of the arc breath activation last night, really quick one. There's going to be another one, I believe, in August, and KDDL 3, the Never Ending Workshop, will finally end May of next year. So next Kathara, we'll be seeing the end of that, and that's when all the trumpets will also be cleared, and we can move on to the next chapter, which is Host Masters. Really good name there. You can imagine what that's going to be about. So pretty self-explanatory there. But yeah, it's an incredible time right now. This Sphere of Amenti, Ark of the Covenant, all of this with the blue lotus passage through our window. It's what we breathed through last night. We're making our connection back to the Sphere of Amenti, which is there's a lot more detail. I'm not going to go into locations and technicals too much in this, but there is a lot more detail given to that effect of Sphere of Amenti. So just a really quick update, because she wasn't on that long either. There wasn't too much more that she discussed. There was some locations also given. Our hub gates, obviously we already had those locations before. There's multiple sites, some major cities in our country where the hub gates are located and around the world. So that's really interesting. All those gates are going to be back online. If they are right now, I would say after this is done in May 2024 is when we're going to probably start working with them. She didn't say that we're actually working with them now. She just said they're up online and they're viable and they're secured, which is like a bell that's ringing through the grids right now and through the KS community, because that's really, really good news. Just to kind of explain what implication this is, and also what she went over, the level of DNA activation now required to ascend has gone down extraordinarily, and people can have 3 strands of DNA braided and be able to pass through these gates. That's what these older gates that we used to work with and that we tried so hard to get online, the Trinity gates, the Spanner gates, were designed for people with low DNA activation. So now this means that a lot of people are going to be able to pass through these gates, and it's kind of like these down-stepping type gates that will all link into the cathedral gates, into the larger internal creation new gates that we've been working with, the Alhambra gates. So just incredible news. I mean, seeing it on the screen, 3 strands of DNA, base 6, base 3, like, wow, how low does it go? Like, this means everybody. This doesn't mean there's not too much work that would really need done to get 3 strands of DNA activated. And I was commenting on a friend's post last night, and I was thinking, isn't that just like soul embodiments? Like 3 strands of DNA solid would mean that the soul is intact in the body, but I need to go back and study. Kathara 1 would be a really good study place. Maybe people can comment here what they discover, what three strands of DNA braided means. But I believe that's the minimum for ascension at this point. There are the three paths: the Anshatesha passage, the Aurora Earth, all these gates. She said these three paths, the external creation paths and internal creation paths, all of these are, I think there was some implication that they're merging into like one path back home. So that's an incredible frequency to think about. So really, really good news. And she will be back on in August, and we're looking forward to that, to receiving the next Arc of the Spark technique and breathing. There was also a new code that was introduced that we're working with too. So I'm sure that will be on sale before too long on Arrayas or Elaisa Freedom Forum. Probably Arrayas. That's where the new material is coming out of. All right, so everybody, just tune in to KDDL 3 under live events on Arrayas.com, Arrayas Productions. And you can purchase it still right now and get all of the videos from 2016 up to last night, and those should be available soon. I think they're being uploaded now. Usually takes a few hours before those get uploaded to the site. So really exciting. Everybody join in and share your thoughts on this. All right, take care.